At Penn State, it is easy to become immersed in your own daily life and not be aware of what is going on outside of Happy Valley. Following news outside of the United States and even Centre County becomes less of a priority. We sought to find different perspectives from people at Penn State looking to raise global awareness. But for some students, it may be difficult to imagine what it is like living in a country constantly in conflict. Itai Niederman, an Israeli fellow at Penn State's Hillel, provided the perspective of growing up in Israel during times of war.
During all this time, you're having hard times and you need to try to handle with it and try to learn to live with it. And beside all of these things, you're just hoping for that one day it will stop. And when one operation is ended, you will always hope that it will not happen again. And then after a few years and after a few months, it happens again.
Here we are outside of Penn State's hub, asking Penn State students how they receive international news.
Sometimes just like Google, you just Google stuff, the news section comes up. Like, I don't know, I don't honestly watch the news that much, so.
So I get a lot of my news from social media. I think a lot of kids check it on a regular basis, so it's the easiest way to get information.
A new student organization and website called Panorama is looking to help raise students' social and political awareness. Kate Warrington, founder of Panorama, discusses what she perceives to be the level of students' global awareness.
I think most are probably aware of general topics, but I think there's so much out there that it can be hard to really understand what's going on. So even with the political debates, there's so many Republican candidates right now that it's hard to know exactly what all of them are running on and what their story is. So I think we also want to help students have a better understanding of what the dynamics are that are in the news.
With awareness comes the ability to distinguish a news outlet's credibility. Student Hannah Geller provides useful tips to determine the legitimacy of a news organization.
To someone who is informed on the subject, you know to look for certain things like photographic evidence and video proof and quotes, just simple things like that to know that your source is credible.
Overall, it is important that students are informed on international affairs and possess the ability to distinguish between news that is false or honest. Reporting from State College, I'm Courtney Testa.